Have you ever had an interruption that wasn't actually an interruption? For example, many years ago now, Diane walked into my office and she said, "It is time for us to go to the hospital." And I said, "Well, let me finish up a few of these letters I'm working on." And she said, "No, now." Now, she was very pregnant at the time, and she interrupted my work. But just a couple hours later, Thomas Andrew Shaw was born, and it ended up being an interruption that wasn't really an interruption because of the great blessing. Now, some of you may recall that a few weeks ago we had to postpone our missions weekend because of sickness. It seemed like an interruption to our schedule. And now we're having our missions weekend in the middle of Advent, which seems like an interruption. But it's an interruption that's not really an interruption. And why do I say that? Well, because something that really ought to be celebrated during the Advent season is missions. The greatest missions endeavor of all time was when God the Son took on flesh and came to this earth. He came with good news. That's what missions is. Missions is bringing good news. And so this Advent season, as we celebrate the coming of Christ and we celebrate the good news through Him and through life in Him, we're going to couch our missions weekend kind of right in the middle of all that. And Tyler Perry is going to be with us with his wife Lissy, and they're going to talk to us about remembering the Jewish people, their place in God's plan. And it seems to me to fit quite nicely with the whole Advent celebration as we think about the Jewish people waiting for Messiah, and now we're celebrating the Messiah's coming and looking forward to His second coming. So it might seem like an interruption, but it's not an interruption, and I trust it'll be a great blessing. Remember, we have a brunch on Saturday morning, followed by a seminar, and then Tyler will be speaking on the Lord's Day. I hope that you will join us online, or better yet, in person. Have a great day.